we got our guys, Knott's Beary Farm. Long time coming, but we are so excited to head on into Knott's Beary Farm on opening day. Woo. I gotta say, just like Jamie, I'm a little bit emotional when I heard the roller coasters running. Call me weird, but you know, when it's a sound you haven't heard for over a year, and it was so intrinsically a part of your life, you know, you start to miss it. Now, last year was actually Knott's Beary Farm's 100th anniversary, but they are celebrating the 100 years because, of course, they were closed all of last year. So we'll see a lot of like 100th anniversary. Can you believe that? 100 years. Pretty crazy. Should I be jealous? We are so excited to be here at Knott's Beary Farm for opening day. They're celebrating their 100th anniversary. Sitting behind or in front of here, the amazing wooden roller coaster Silver Bullet. I mean, I only have to guess that it's amazing because I've never been able to ride it. Unfortunately, it has molded seats and I'm a big guy. I don't fit in them. But hopefully someday, maybe lose a little weight, perhaps my hips will shrink. But the other thing that's really cool right behind me is you can actually pan for gold, just like all of those California Gold Rush folks. Right here behind me, sign up for it, and you come away with some actual gold dust. It's pretty cool. So anyway, we're gonna run around the park, have a good time. We'll see you in a minute.
Welcome everybody to Calico Mine. Once the mine, there is no eating, no drinking, and no smoking. Please remain seated at all times with arms and legs inside the cart. Feel free to take as many pictures and videos as you like, just please make sure the flash is turned off. And remember to keep your mask on at all times. All aboard.
Don't venture out onto this trestle without anything heavier than my burrow mildew. So what a gas. So keep your hands and arms inside at all times so as not to upset the car.
Fiesta Village actually, and taking a break to have a little Dippin' Dots. So if you've never had Dippin' Dots before, they're actually really amazing. It's really amazing ice cream that's been frozen with liquid nitrogen, so they turn into these little balls. And some fun quick trivia, the person who invented Dippin' Dots, who is Kurt Jones, is actually my second cousin. It's my mom's first cousin from Southern Illinois. So So this was kind of a fun thing that I got to grow up with. As family, we got to try it before anybody else did. And we actually used to sell it at like fairs and carnivals and things like that before they came to theme parks like Knott's. Should I be jealous?
Ah, no, you know I prefer redhead.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Seekers.
So we're back from Knott's, and oh my gosh, I'm
Tired.
so tired. Tired and full. Oh my goodness.
But we had a great time.
Fantastic time. We ended up going twice this week. Once for opening day, which was Thursday, May 6th, and then today, Saturday, May 8th. So got to see that kind of variety in the crowd. Not too bad at all. Getting into the park was not an issue. Quick process, pretty streamlined, pretty basic. A lot of what you're going to already be used to. Do we want to talk about what we really liked and kind of didn't like?
Well, as far as the process, one of the things that we noticed was both days there was a very heavy presence of management, and I think it really streamlined any issues that may have arose. Honestly, we didn't really have a whole lot of issues. There was a couple of things involving some of the food, and a couple of the rides went down. But not things that you would not be unexpected. So. But all of them were handled really quickly and really well. So it was really an awesome experience.
Yeah, I think we did a really great job. They kind of started that process back in the summer when they were doing the tasting events. And I think that really helped them to prepare for this. So great job, Knott. All of the cast members and management was really super courteous and really willing to get in there and help and answer any questions you have. I do have just a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. Be really patient, you guys, as you're going back in these opening days. There's a lot of adjustments happening. One issue that I had consistently both days was ordering food. Now with the BGM in full effect, which is background music, if you're not aware what that stands for, and all of the sounds of, just the people in the park and the roller coasters, it's really loud already. And between you wearing a mask, the person behind the register wearing a mask, a plexiglass divider, and that distance already between your side of the counter and over their side of the register, it can be really, really difficult to hear. So be patient, be calm, give yourself that little buffer of time to order your food and make sure that they understand your order. Really simple, just to take a little extra time to make sure that those things are communicated well. And I think that will save people a lot of frustration.
Also on the note of food, be mindful, be kind. There were a lot of people who were, there were not as many tables available or benches available, and, people naturally kind of hover, and one of the things that we noticed that was really disappointing was there were occasionally people who were literally standing at the end of someone's table, kind of tapping their foot or crossing their arms. It doesn't hurt to say, hey, are you going to be getting up? Do you mind if I wait here? Just be a little conscious of that and a little mindful, and it makes everybody's day a little bit brighter.
But other than that, I think they handled it incredibly well. Wait times seemed actually fairly normal.
Pretty normal.
It always looks like there's a little more of a line right now because of the social distancing. They do allow for a little bit more of a 6-foot buffer so that when you have extra people in your party, you're still far apart from the people in front of you or the people behind you.
And the only issue that we ever saw with that was occasionally people have been so used to sort of eyeballing that 6-foot distance in normal life that because they gave them a little bit extra room, sometimes people were ignoring the lines on the ground and moving up towards, instead of the 10-foot that they gave you, they were moving up to a 6-foot point, which of course kind of messes up everything going on behind you. So, pay attention if you're going to be going that direction, that may happen for you.
A couple other things that we wanted to mention real quick before we go. Food, actually really great value, and there are some fantastic deals out there. So make sure that you are taking advantage of things like the Knott's Berries Farm app before you go. You'll see a lot of areas where you can actually purchase things before you go online and download it to the app in your phone, and so you don't really have to carry around any extra cards or printouts or anything like that. It's all kind of taken and put together in your phone. Today we did, for example, a 1-day meal pass, and I just did it for one because I figured we could share, but for like $34-$35 we basically could get one entree and one side, and I think it was like maybe 5 or 6 different restaurants throughout.
And that was pretty much the cost of our both of us having lunch yesterday, or on opening day. So
And you can do it every 90 minutes.
Yeah,
you can have another
every
meal.
hour and a half. You can go get some more food. Also, another huge value was the refillable Souvenir Drink Cup.
Oh my goodness!
$17 for the day, or $33 for the year if you're a season pass holder. But that $17, if you think about it, drinks are about $5-6 a piece, and you can refill that cup every 15 minutes if you want. We sat and had lunch and probably filled it up 4 times.
It will pay for itself in less than one visit. So that's probably the biggest deal. Like, go for that. Especially if you're going to go more than once, get that gold cup. Spend the $33. You will, you'll drink more than double that just in one day, especially now that it's getting warmer. One thing about the dining pass, a cool thing that they did is once you kind of start that process for the day, you get one of these nifty little wristbands, and it has your barcode on it. So every time you want to go to a new spot and use that plan, you don't have to have your wallet with you or anything like that. You're not even your phone. You just scan the barcode. You just have to be a little careful when you wash your hands or use hand sanitizer. But other than that, smooth sailing.
Well, babe, what do you think? How do we wrap this up?
We had a really great time. Thank you to everyone at Knott's, all the cast members, all the management for being so diligent about making it safe for us guests and trying to make a really easy and enjoyable experience. It was really emotional to hear the roller coasters and things like that again. And we had a blast, and we're so tired. But we hope to maybe see you there sometime this season. You never know.
And if you like the videos on our channel, please make sure that you click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like the video, and we'll see more from the Spirit Guides. But for now, we'll see you around.